Before this video begins, I would like to shout out my Patreon and all of my fluffbutts for making this video possible. I couldn't have done it without all of your love and support. Thank you.
And time is money.
No, Nick. This is not your chair. Utopia Plus isn't even released yet. I promise you, you will get your reaction series later on. But for now, fluffbutts, it is time for more Make Your Mark. Let's go! Howdy, fluffbutts, it's me, FaolanCortez's Cult, and it's another Thursday, so that means another Make Your Mark Chapter 2 reaction. My god, everything is just feeling so positively today. I've got a big smile on my face, it's sunny outside, and it all feels warm in the house, so I am so ready for the episode 6 reaction to The Traditional Unicorn Sleepover. Wow, what a title. Since the word sleepover is in the title, I have a feeling that this episode may be a reminiscence of Look Before You Sleep from Friendship is Magic. Perhaps this episode will be a more laid-back episode and relaxed one with not much plot, but I'm sure it will be fun nonetheless. So let's begin. And I suppose it's back to the tennis ball for the mouse smacking. And now, let's go! Little closer. Ah, lovely little Sparky. Beginning the episode with him. Oh, don't look so sad. Silly's out. Yeah, that's what I do when I'm mischievous. Oh, nice one, Sparky. Ah, good one, Izzy. You too. Huh? Oh! Well, there obviously is, Izzy. That was the funniest piece of exposition I've seen so far. Oh, it's the spooky presence behind you. You already saw her in, episode 4, Izzy. Shouldn't you know her by now? Ah, Sparky does not like her. She already knows something is up. Whoa! Izzy has some immense strength to lift up a whole pony. She's hiding her strength in those big horse biceps. It seems that Izzy's a bit too enthusiastic about making new friends. Like, why this particular one? Just because she snuck up? But then why don't you just, take a trip back? Oh, Jinxies. Magic wing feather mayonnaise. Bang bong. Ah, Sparky. He's getting angry. Yeah, where's the book with that 101 guide for sleepovers? What? I'm just gonna have a weep over of not having lunch. I haven't even had lunch yet. Well... she's getting a bit overexposing everything here with Izzy. Do you really think you want to be laying a lot on Misty's plate right now?
You're going to party it up all right.
Oh, Upperline knows a party when she sees one.
Get there and find that lantern.
Get it for me, you stupid little girl! Alright, mommy!
She sounds like a unique unicorn.
Unique in hairstyle? Like we haven't seen that one yet. Aww, cute little Sparky with hitch on his, hoofs. Aww. Oh, what's he turned it? Oh, he's turned it into a carrot. Maybe he's secretly a bunny. No, I don't want to go back to the police station. Please don't lock me up in a jail cell. Oh, what did you do to celebrate it? Did you go on, a royal, yak trip through the skies? Ambient. Whoa, they're funking it up in here. This is already much better than Look Before You Sleep. Oh, what is her last name? Let's find out. Bright Dawn. She just made that up on the spot. But I guess it suits her well. Bright Dawn, Misty.
When did you say you got into Maritime Bay?
Zip's already much as suspicious as Sparky. You don't need to detective her. You don't need to, just interrogate her all the time. So what was your early life like? Aw, why isn't Hitch here? Ah, he can, chill around with the girls. A disco horn light? Oh no, the return of the beard. But at least it's not a rainbow one and big puffy. Oh, pillow forts. YOLO. I like one of these. Snakes and ladders. Look at all these activities going. There's so much more. Misty is not too confident. What? Wow, what a way to treat a board game, Izzy. If I invited you to my house, I would not be happy. Oh, you don't want to be giving away too much, Misty. She brought along those cups from the tea room. Oh, how lovely.
Oh, thanks, Izzy. Yeah. This is the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Cherry flavored popcorn or something?
Did when I lived in Prelude all my life.
I think it's just kind of sad how Misty is trying to make everything up. Maybe she misses having a childhood. What? What is this? A romantic unicorn movie?
Oh, so romantic.
Oh, let's watch the rest of the movie then. Oh, that was a heads up a hook there from her head.
She claims to have grown up in Bridalwood, but it's as if she's never even been there, Pip.
Pip, what's next?
Well, you are kind of taking it a bit seriously, Sif. You know, you're just trying to make a new friend, but maybe she's never even had a life, so maybe you should try and introduce her to it. But you are right that she's up to something.
Shouldn't he be enjoying the party as well?
Ah, you got the right mindset, Misty. Let's make Hitch join the party.
At our cutie marks?
Oh, wait, how would they have not noticed that Misty doesn't have a cutie mark? So what kind of activity now? Gems? So, it's another sing-along, so it's a song? Or maybe not. Like, how are Crystal's microphones now?
Why don't you and Misty do it as a duet? Teach us together.
Wow, what a way to put Misty on the spot, Zip.
When night has come and games are done.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a little awkward for Misty.
What happens when you have fun with friends? Ta-da!
I would give that personally a 5 out of 10, Misty. What are you doing, Misty? Don't you dare touch that lantern. Now I'm striving for Zip to actually get a hold of her.
Oh, right. This thing doesn't work inside the bright house.
You Dumbo.
Oh, Pauline, I'm in.
Think, Misty.
Yeah, just use your puny little brain.
Oh,
Aw, she's got a better maniacal laugh now. At least I can be proud for her. It's like the Prisbeam, like a kind of jammer or something, like an EMP. She's inside it. That's gotta do something to her, like magically. Oh, there's a built-in alarm.
Find what out?
Oh, you're in trouble now, Misty. You've been caught red-hoofed.
You were trying to find the washroom in the elevator?
Well, you know, there could be a built-in bathroom in the elevator. That little, like, frown of hers. What's she up to?
That's one tradition we do here too.
Ooh, scary stories.
This is the true story of the Guardians of Harmony.
Oh, so it's not a ghost story this time.
Once upon a time,
Hey, here we go.
a unicorn. A bright unicorn.
Oh, is this like Twilight Sparkle? Oh, nice.
Earth ponies, unicorns, and pegasi as friends.
The main 6.
But then, one day, a magical accident happened.
What kind?
Pony got hurt by a unicorn.
Mate, this must have happened after season 9 or something.
Turned all magic into 3 crystals before it got out of hoof.
Aw, so sad.
Zephyr Heights, Bridalwood, and Maritime Bay, where they lived forever. Until
Not happily ever after. That only happened until now.
What have you heard, Misty?
She's heard about the bad stuff.
Who wasn't a pony at all?
That was Opaline, was it? Oh.
Princess stole all the magic from the queen and hid it away somehow.
With the 3 crystals.
Chanted Invisibubble around Equestria so the
That's something like that happened in the Crystal Empire with the dome. Interesting.
True. Made up. What difference does it make? Each story
Yeah, it's just like a fictional story. And that this is based on a true story. No, it's not.
got any more?
Oh, don't give me that creepy close-up, Izzy. Stop doing that.
Where did you say you grew up exactly, Misty?
Oh, now they're questioning her.
Bye. Wait, Misty.
Okay, oh.
Hey, I didn't mean anything by all my questions.
Well, you did put her on the spot, Zip. You should feel a little ashamed.
Complete and total jinx-a-thon.
Yeah, it was kind of a fail.
We don't have to start cleaning just yet, Izzy.
Maybe we can have a big cleanup party.
This isn't a real celebratory sleepover
Then maybe you should have done it in your big playhouse, where all your memories lie.
That's what I always did when I felt unsparkly.
Aww, I'm glad Izzy has this emotional moment for herself.
The list is longer than the lyrics to my unicorn sleepover single.
Oh, I certainly want to do. Even if it takes all night, Izzy.
Even if it takes all night.
Yep, exactly. Oh, you go, Sunny. Me and her are just like two ponies alike. Ooh, look at the community garden. That's really cool. Even with the fireflies.
Unless I sneak past them and
You don't want to be like saying all this stuff out loud, Misty. What if someone opens the window and hears you?
it's time to bring a little bit of bridalwood to the bright house.
Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Theme it up.
1, 2, surprise!
Aw, that's a really gorgeous visual. Wish we could have seen it being built though.
This is a pretty impressive unicycle.
Oh, look at that. They're using the lantern as like a little nightlight. Aw, that's cute.
It's actually pretty incredible.
You've got to give Misty a lot of credit here. She's trying her best. Yeah, I see where this is coming from. Everyone doesn't know the lines, but they're going along with it just for the spirit. That's what I like to see. If anyone says that's cringy, it was not. Whoa, the bright house at night. Wow, I think I love these episodes more when they're centered in the night.
I haven't picked up the lantern per se. I have gathered plenty of info about their new magic.
I have the theory that this Equestria is in an alternative universe, because if it is, then that would make so much more sense. She doesn't like all that cutesy boochy stuff.
Best way to trick the ponies into thinking I'm
Oh, is someone awake?
telling you.
Zip, you.
Next level opening. Promise.
Oh, now she's on to it. Oh, okay, I cannot wait for the 7th episode. This is going to be great. The traditional unicorn sleepover. My, this was quite the pleasant episode to watch, and I found it rather nice. This episode was rather interesting, and there was so much going on as well for the sleepovers and all the activities that took place, despite their shortcomings with how little was displayed. And once again, Izzy was the star of this episode, and I'm so happy for her in Make Your Mark rather than Tell Your Tale, because her personality in this new series is shining more brighter, and her performance was pretty awesome in this episode. She performed so much better in the actual series than in the YouTube ones, because I think she's rather kind of annoying in the YouTube ones, but in Make Your Mark, she is so great in her character, and I love her for that. Exploring more history about Izzy's character and like how she grew up in Bridalwood and how that applies into the unicorn sleepover, that was pretty hilarious, and I did feel kind of sad for her in some parts, because it was kind of implied that she grew up on her own without much friends to go off with, and she just wanted that little friend just to do everything with, and of course Misty was the prime suspect of that. I think it was rather more of Sunny in the movie, like when she came into Maritime Bay and she finally found her home, and now she finally has friends to experience all of that stuff, even if they aren't really acknowledged with the kind of like history of it. Sunny, Zip, Pip, and Misty were respectively going along with what Izzy had in mind, and that was really sweet of them just to go along with what she has in mind. And with all the activities shown, it was pretty fun and it was quick paced, and I do think that it should have slowed down a little bit so we can actually like take in more of the activities before we got more into like the deep stuff about how Equestria came to be, and Misty trying to steal the lantern and communicating with Overline through the mirror. But in the end, I would say that it had like a really good amount just for show. But oh man, I wish Hitch had more of a prominent role in this episode too, because he was just kind of left out during the majority of it. It would have been a really funny twist to see him implemented into the girls' sleepover, so he would just be like crazy all the time, and that would have provided more of a like distraction for Misty to try and steal the lantern until like Zip finds her. Oh, Hitch and Sparky should have been involved more. And then we had Misty's involvement in this episode, and oh man, I am starting to feel really remorseful for her character, because you know, it's understandable why she's not really acknowledged with any of the history of the unicorns, or even Equestria in fact, because she spent her whole life being taken in by Opaline and just being under her wing for so long, and not really having friendship to really take in and like divulge and just like really appreciate. It's understandable why she would not really go along with Opaline's plan, because she just wants to like take in all of this before she like potentially goes back. It provided a big contrast in this episode because Misty on one hand has her devotion to Opaline and she wants to stay loyal and true to the mission, but on the other hand she's got all these friends that she's finally made, and it's the main five, in fact, the main characters. So if Misty gets brought into the main five, then I wouldn't mind that at all. Misty wants to have all that experience with all this magic and activities, but then again she has that overseeing eye of Opaline trying to keep an eye on her and make sure she doesn't get too lost within the plot, so she like changes sides so easily. Oh, I think there's going to be some conflict, maybe in the last episode, between Opaline and Misty. Like, they have a big argument. That would be a confrontation I would love to see. Zip in this episode, though, she was kind of strange, but I would say that she had two sides during this whole thing, because, you know, she's a detective and she was just trying to, like, find out what Misty was going on all about, and she did catch Misty red-hoofed at one point in the elevator, and she dismissed the bathroom excuse so easily. Like, come on, Zip, you would have questioned her more. But thankfully that led to her being like regretful of like maybe probably believing that she kicked Misty out. But I'm thankful that she like welcomed her back in. But then at the end, Misty communicating with Opaline through the mirror outside and Zip starting to wake up. She has overheard some things, and maybe Zip is going to save the day as well. And then finally, we had that big lullaby story with two different sides to the whole story with Sunny and Misty. With Sunny's being that Twilight put the magic into the crystals and then the tribes peacefully separated while still being like bitter at each other. While Misty's was all about Queen Opaline taking place and Twilight Sparkle had to save the three tribes. Maybe I would say that Misty's was the true story, because both of them are kind of like similar in a way, but with Queen Opaline added in, it would make more sense why she was like evil and wanted more dominion over Equestria for all the magic to herself, because it has been suiting her character throughout the series so far. And with only 2 episodes left, I believe that we may have some conclusion in the 8th one. But we shall have to see for the foreseeable future. Overall, in general, the traditional unicorn sleepover was kind of a laid-back episode like I predicted, but it provided a lot of fun, and the story concepts that it explored and the characters that were featured, they worked fairly well, and maybe this episode was just a bit above average, I would say. And once again, Fluffbutts, here are my Chapter 2 episode rankings right here. This episode is going to be hard to like place on this list, but now you're seeing them, and I'm kind of curious, what are your episode rankings right now? And if you haven't even watched all the episodes yet, that's fine, but what do you guys rank them so far? Do leave a comment down below. And now we come to the final 2 episodes, and they will be reacted to next week. Oh boy, I cannot wait! So, Fluffbutts, don't forget to like and hoof tap this video and comment your thoughts down below of what you thought of the traditional unicorn sleepover, and subscribe to my channel for more reactions like this and many more exciting content coming soon. And also, don't forget to leave a pledge on my Patreon page down in the description below so you can help support me in making these fantastic videos more consistently. And I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye!
And before the video ends, I would like to shout out my Silver Fluffbutt patrons, Comet Speed, Louise Wade, and Alex Smith, and my Gold Fluffbutt patron, the Pate and Growler Trisky. Thank you so much for your love and support.